Hello everyone! So, welcome to my very first vlog. This is just an exploration for me. I just want to document my faith journey. Kasi personally, I am not a very sociable person. I'm mostly an introvert person. So, ayun, I don't have much people to talk to most of the time, and I don't have that luxury of energy to share and talk to a lot of people. So I just want to do this to be able to share ano ba yung mga king struggles, and most especially yung mga revelations ni Lord sa buhay ko, so that kapag dumating ako so another trial, there will be videos that I can go back to, and hopefully to be able to inspire myself ulit, and of course other people that may be going through the same situation. Brief background. So, I'm Clarice. I'm 26 years old. A firstborn child. So, ayan, medyo na-feel nyo na. Siguro, there are a lot of you that are firstborn din. And alam nyo naman, pag mga anay, diba? We have a lot of insecurities, pressure, diba? Struggle to meet the standards that our parents have set for us. And apart from that, I'm also a wife and a mom now. So I have a toddler. He's 21 months old. I was 24 years old when I got married. I've been a Christian since I was on my second year high school. So I was around 14 years old that time. God introduced himself to us as a family first. So I grew up having a comfortable life. So we have our own car. We're living at my grandparents' house. My dad has a job in a multinational company in Subic. Tapos my mom is a housewife with side hustles. On my third grade, he decided to go abroad. Tapos, after, I think, 3 or 4 years, he resigned. So, parang, that time, I was already a mature thinker kasi, my question was, Dad, bakit ka nag-resign? So, paano tayo? Parang ganon. Without the intent to invalidate his feelings. And of course, diba, very insensitive of me. Kasi, with the influence of my mom, mulat ako dun sa laging question niya na, okay, we need to budget. Okay, wag muna yan kasi we have more important things to prioritize in terms of financials. That time, we're also renting our own house na. Kasi we moved out of my grandparents' house para makapagsarili. So, parang, my question that time was, paano na tayo? So, of course, my dad, lagi siyang positive and parang pag nagsalita siya, it seems like everything's going to be okay. Like, everything's, hindi, okay lang yan, kaya ko to. Alis ulit ako, or lilipat ako ng job sa another country, and all. So, he went back, And then after few months, the first months is really easy. Kasi syempre may savings pa. Parang he's just setting up his own time frame. Okay, in 3 months time, alis na ulit ako. Para lang ako magbabakasyon. Something like that. And sometimes, our timeline is not aligned with God's plan. So, minsan kasi yung nakikita natin, ganito lang eh. Tapos, we're boxing God's power into our limited time frame. 'Di ba? Parang kapag pray ka, Lord, give me a sign. Kapag before Monday, tumawag siya. Then it's a sign. Parang ganon, 'di ba? Pero, so, that's, I think, nature of people. So, ayun nga. Siguro, my parents were anticipating 3 months or at most 6 months vacancy. But it came longer. Parang we experienced it almost 2 years na wala siyang job. And imagine coming from a single income family. So, as a result, my mom was forced to go back to work after 8 or 10 years. Tapos, my dad was forced na, while waiting sa tawag ng agency or ng mga in-applyan niya online, parang naglalako siya ng mga motorcycle oils sa mga toda. Tapos, he has this vast collection of shoes. Tapos, there come a time na dahil nga we're broke, ang gamit niya na panlabas is shoes. Kasi wala na siyang pambili ng tsinelas. Pambili ng tsinelas? Tapos, my mom used to line up in yung mga pagbili ng NFA rice sa City Hall with my youngest sibling. Na he was, I think, 3 years old that time. Pila sila. Tapos, my sister and I, kasi I was in high school already, so my sister is in elementary, ang baon namin, 20 pesos. Ang gagawin ko, maglalakad ako ng morning. Tapos, sa hapon naman, lalakad ulit ako. Kasi our house is just 3 kilometers away from the school. So, ayun, lakad ako, ganyan. We went back sa grandparents' house namin. Tapos, that time, yung family ng sister ng dad ko is andun na rin. So, of course, living with extension family, there's a lot of friction. And, so, syempre, additional pa yun. So, just imagine how chaotic our life was. Diba, parang, my dad was having doubts already about his abilities. Kasi nga, hindi pa siya makahanap ulit ng work. And also, effect din sa ego niya as being, originally being the sole provider for the family. Tapos my mom, she's not used to doing work and providing for the family, pero parang she did that para just to get by. So, that time, we were invited sa Christian church, Sunday service. So, syempre, at first, we were desperate. Kasi I grew up in highly religious family. I went to a Catholic school and my family is really religious. And that time, parang alam mo yung parang, Lord, bakit hindi mo naman sinasagot yung prayers namin? And we were in such suffering. We're really broke. So, sabi ng mom ko, sige, we'll go. So, we're going to the Sunday service. Pero at the same time, we're still going to Catholic Mass. Diba kasi tinuturo naman sa Christian services na it's not your religion, it's your faith. So, ayun, punta pa rin kami. So, we're going to Sunday church, tapos at some Sundays, we're going to a Catholic Mass, tapos we're having Sunday services, pero nagsisimbang gabi kami. So, di ba, parang we're in that really desperate situation. Na parang, ang sabi nga ng mom ko, okay, punta ako dito, punta ako dyan. Hindi mo naman masasabi na kapag na-answer yung prayer mo, na-answer to because nagsimba ako sa ganito, or na-answer to dahil nag-attend ako ng ganito. It's not that. Your prayer has been answered a yes because you have faith, you've endured, and you have grown into that matured person. Your heart has matured enough to handle that blessing that God will give you. During that situation, parang first Sunday service, attend lang kami. Sa tamaan, second Sunday service, balik ulit kami. Kasi, di ba, parang, as a person, parang, teka, ako yun, sapul na sapul ako. So, balik kami. One Sunday after the other. And then, God started speaking. You have to surrender and really make Him your first priority. I remember this one verse na talagang nag-speak sa akin nun. And ito yung naging life verse ko for a certain period of time. It was in Matthew 6:33. That you have to seek Him first, kingdom of God and His righteousness, so that everything shall be added unto you. So that time, it hit me hard. Parang, oo nga, I was praying religiously, but I'm not thinking about what God will feel in everything that I'm doing or in every decision that I'm making. Example na lang, di ba? Sa school, di ba? Kopyahan, ganyan. So, parang hindi ako nangongopya, parang nagpapakopya ako. Ganyan. So, yung that simple little things, it struck me na, oo nga, I need to put God first. There's also this Don't Watch na ino-organize yung church namin. It's every 4 a.m. So, there would be an assembly in a public park. Pero, syempre, dahil we're students, hindi kami nagpunta doon. Or hindi kami nagpupunta doon. Pero, I myself, I'm waking up at around 5 a.m. just to pray. Kasi talagang, niyakap ko yung verse na yun, that if I will seek Him first, then everything shall be added. First day, my day went really flawless. So, okay. For me, this is new. So, the following day until the day after the other, and all. So, kasi nagtuloy-tuloy. Tapos my mom, ang application naman sa kanya was, kasi sa kanila, when you go to work on a Sunday, cash ibibigay sa'yo yun, yung OT mo. So, syempre, dahil we need money, is going to work on a Sunday. And then, she started na hindi na mag-go sa work ng Sunday. So, sabi niya, Lord, sayang yung makukuha ko dito. Pero, in return, God has given her favors to cover up for kung magkano yung kikitain niya ng Sunday, and more. So, those little things, little by little, really little by little. Tapos, di ba I mentioned nga na we're still going to simbang gabi. Tapos, we've completed that mass. Tapos, after completion, diba, parang there's a saying na pag na-complete mo yung mass, magka-come true yung wish mo. Tapos, so after that simbang gabi, that Christmas was the best Christmas I've had. Because we are complete. We don't have much sa mesa, pero alam niyo yung lahat ng blessings na nasa mesa namin was all given. Wala kaming ginastos doon kasi parang it's all favor coming from God. Tapos, after nun, that was December, naka-receive na ng call yung dad ko. And then, around January, nag-ayos na siya ng papers, and then February. My previous beliefs, I will say na, nag-come true yung prayer namin, or our prayer has been answered because we were able to complete all the simbang gabi. But, you know, as I reflect back, it's not that us completing the masses, it's us putting God first. And I also believe personally na yun yung reason why some people or most of the people na sasabihin, once you complete this, magkakaroon ka ng isang wish na matutupad. I believe na the reason why your prayer has been answered because you have put God first, you have seek Him first before anything else, and you did it faithfully. You did it wholeheartedly, and most especially your heart has grown and matured and is ready to receive His blessing. There's a lot of things that God fixed in our hearts, especially in our attitude of prayer, our attitude pertaining to other people, and even our day-to-day needs or day-to-day deeds. Also, handling finances. Kasi that was the time din na natutunan namin about tithing. We as a family have grown in faith. And before my dad left for Singapore, naging full time na kami sa Christian service. So that 2 years, we've really experienced God's power of rescuing us from the lowest point of our lives into a really comfortable place once again.